Hello, and thanks for stopping by. My name's Vipe Desai, and I'm the host of the Army of Gamechangers podcast, which is what you're listening to right now. Before we get started, let me just state for the record, I'm not a best-selling author, I'm not a baller, I'm not a guru or an expert. But what I am is someone that has been fortunate to rack up a ton of experience across many different industries, and that's because I never stopped learning. I always wanted to know more. From launching businesses to working with nonprofits and serving on corporate boards, my personal and professional journey has been nothing short of humbling. And now I want to help you make better decisions. Whether it's related to your career, startup, nonprofit, whatever, I'm here to offer guidance and advice that I wish I had 10, 20, 30 years ago when I was getting started. So I'm launching this weekly podcast called An Army of Gamechangers, which you're listening to episode 0 right now. And I'm also launching a monthly fireside chat at my office where I'll invite folks to come and learn from my experience and also to present questions related to their career, startup, nonprofit, etc. Now, I just held the first one in December and I was really happy with how things went and feedback was great. So I'm going to continue with these on a monthly basis. Oh yeah, and they're free. Yep, you heard it, free. What do I hope to accomplish with these fireside chats and podcasts? Well, it's my hope to build an army of game changers, people who will make their communities a better place because of the work they do and the brands they're going to build. So if this sounds like something that would be of benefit to you, then subscribe to my podcast in iTunes, and every Monday you'll get a new episode of my Army of Game Changers podcast. Now, in order to build this army of game changers, I also need you to help spread the word. So please share my podcast with your network. Let's recruit as many people as possible to be part of this movement. So with that, I'm going to kick off episode 0 with myself to give you a taste of what you're going to hear from my future guests. And yes, I'm going to be sitting down with some amazing people that are going to share their thoughts to help you. These will be short podcasts, which I'll try and keep to about 5 minutes. Now, I know you're thinking, wait, what? Did he just say 5 minutes? Yeah, I did say 5 minutes. Look, I know you're busy between getting the kids out the door, preparing a report or presentation, making dinner, etc. I get it. You're busy. And that's why these podcasts will be limited to around 5 minutes. The notion behind these short casts is to plant a seed in your head and let it simmer and get you thinking so you can spend time on you figuring out stuff instead of listening to people like me and my guests. It's your journey. We're just here to help you get started. So here we go. For me, it's been a busy year. I have a little boy who just turned 6 this past July, and it's been so much fun watching him grow. My beverage company, HDX Hydration Mix, landed a major retail account, a 240-store chain out of the Midwest, so the team is focusing on that relationship along with fine-tuning our e-commerce efforts. A few years ago, I joined the board of directors for richuncles.com, and happy to say that business has been growing at a very healthy pace. So overall, I'm confident in all the projects I'm juggling, and I think 2018 is going to be another exciting year. Now, as far as career advice, I get hit up constantly for career advice, but today I'd like to plant a simple idea with those that are part of the ever-important workforce, and that is to never stop learning. Each of us can benefit greatly if we operate with the mindset to continue learning to improve our skills and increase our knowledge. I think this is where the pace of our personal and professional growth separates us from others. Those that learn will go farther, move faster, and be presented with more opportunities. So my advice, never, ever stop learning. Now for the leaders, you have a tremendous opportunity to do something big. If you're the founder, president, or CEO of a company, one of the most important things you can do in 2018 is speak up for not only what you stand for, but also what you stand against. I see so many leaders talk about their values and what they stand for. They're not afraid to talk about these values, but how far are they willing to speak out against the values that are under attack? That is where great leaders stand out from the rest. So don't be afraid to speak up strongly against the things you go against, that go against your values and those of your company. The public wants really good leaders, and real leaders aren't afraid to be on the right side of history. I think we're going to see a transformation with leaders in 2018. Now, with all the things I have going on, you might be asking, how do I do it and what keeps me motivated or inspired? Well, that's easy. First and foremost, I get outside and walk. I'll do anywhere from 3 to 5 miles a day, and I've found that doing this helps me to relieve stress, clear my head, and prioritize what needs to be done on a daily basis. Look, it doesn't matter if you're an employee or CEO of a large company. Healthy mind equals healthy decisions. So try to do something physical during the day and clear the mind. I think you'll really feel the benefits quickly. So that's it for episode 0. It's in the books. We're off and running. I hope you'll subscribe and that the weekly podcast plant a seed in your mind to help you to answer questions and allow you to develop further in your personal, professional, or leadership journey. Hit me up at vipe@hdxmix.com. That's VIPE@hdxmix.com. If you have any questions, suggestions, or ideas, I'd love to hear from you so that I can continue bringing the best thoughts and advice for you. So, have a great week.